morning, friends. It's another weekend vlog. I hope that you enjoy these for the next few weeks. I just feel like weekend vlogs are a little bit easier for me because excuse me, we're doing a lot of moving stuff, but we'll see where it goes. I feel like in general there's a little bit less people watching my videos, which is kind of sad, but it might just be like everybody always blames everything on the YouTube algorithm, so I guess I will too. I'm gonna eat this like tiny little Kind bar because it's literally all that I had in the fridge, or no, in the pantry. I could have eaten and probably should have eaten a full meal, but I'm just like not hungry, and yeah, I really want to get to the coffee shop. So that's where I'm going right now. This like turkey vulture wants to eat whatever this dead animal is in the middle of the street. This is not the street to do that, turkey vulture, because you will also be dead. Ben is actually filming his like daddy morning routine. I thought it'd be interesting to do because he's really good at vlogging. Actually, he's like better than me. He's really good at showing like behind the scenes and stuff, whereas I tend to talk a lot. So he was doing that, but on Saturday mornings is usually the time that I get to myself. Well, I get to myself to work. It's like a work day for me, as you guys know. So this is new, but probably something we're going to continue for a while until we get some consistent help. I would like to try to get 3 vlogs done today. That might be ambitious, but I'm feeling pretty good, so maybe I'll be able to do it. Packing stuff, moving stuff, getting some stuff done around the house, going for a walk, hopefully, all kinds of stuff. So I'll take you guys with for that, but I just wanted to say, hey, good morning. I hope you all are having a wonderful day whenever you're watching this, and yeah, let's go about with my day. Holy heckin' Bob, y'all. It is so nice out right now. I think it's supposed to get up to like 80. I love Raleigh this time of year and in the fall because it's like warm, but there's no humidity yet, which is spectacular because I hate humidity. But I'm leaving the coffee shop. I want to say it's like, let me see. Come on, computer. Go, go, go. 10:57, so almost 11. I'm warm. I need to like turn on the air. Well, I'll probably open the window when I'm done talking with y'all. I cannot see. I think we're going to try to go for a walk. I just don't know if we're going to go now. I feel like we should go now, or we should go like dinner time, because the sun, well, like the humidity won't be bad, the sun will be hot, and we have a baby who sits in a black stroller, so she's gonna get warm. But I was able to get, so yesterday I actually did the research on 3 blogs, which was great. Basically when I'm doing research, if I'm writing about influencers, I just like research the influencers I want to write, and I'll like put a link to their social media. Or if it's like something that's a little bit more, like say I'm writing about like content ideas or strategy. Sorry, this road is super bumpy. Hopefully it's not super annoying. It looks super annoying. I'll just like write down some of my ideas off the top of my head, and if I can think of where I've seen those ideas before, say it's like a creative Instagram post, I'll be like, oh, I remember Laura Beverlin did something on this, and because I'm on social media, so like, I don't know, I just think about that stuff. So I'll go and like grab a link to that, or if it's something I don't know a ton about, like when I was writing about like Lemonade, like the new app and like why it started and stuff, I like researched, like I Googled it for a bit and then put like some links about it into the doc that I'm going to use to write. So I don't really do a ton of like thought. I just am researching. I'm getting a bunch of links. Some I may use, some I may not. I may change it later. I may look into something more. My hair is doing something weird. But that's basically what I do for research. So I was able to do that yesterday because Ivy took like an hour. Well, she took like an hour and 45-minute nap, but only about 45 minutes of it was not contact. So when she wasn't like on a contact nap with me, that is when I like did the research for those vlogs. So that was really helpful because today I just like already had a lot of that research done. So I wrote 2 blogs. That is where we're at. I just realized because I just put up the link to my vlog that went up today, that in that vlog I'm wearing this same exact outfit. So if you can't tell, I basically wear the same clothes all the time. That's fine though. Whoa, I just had, I'm gonna start crying. Why am I gonna start crying? I'm really getting sad about this move, and like I feel like every time I talk about it I get choked up or I start to think about it. And I had a dream about it last night, and I was like crying in my dream about moving because I didn't want to move. And I still feel like that. Like I'm excited to be closer to family, and I know that there's things to look forward to, like holidays. We haven't spent any holidays with our family, or even near family, and like I know Christmas time will be really great, especially with Ivy, and I know that this is the right decision, especially for Ivy, but it's really hard for us, for Ben and I feel like Ben's taking it better than me, whereas I'm really struggling with leaving. Wow, I did not expect to start crying. I think I just love it here, and it's so beautiful right now. Like everything is so lush and so green, and like I love the coffee shop that I work at, and I love the neighborhoods that we walk through, and they're just like, that just doesn't exist where we're moving. Like I'm sure that we'll hopefully find some like good friends or a nice neighborhood, things like that, but like it's just like the things about Raleigh that I love the Midwest doesn't have, and I'm really struggling with it. And I feel like the closer we get to the move, the sadder I get about it. I just told my chiropractor the other day that I was leaving, and that sounds so silly, but like she has been such an integral, like huge part of my pregnancy and postpartum, and she has been so helpful, and like the only woman in person that has really helped me and that I really connected with here. And like she's helped me, she's helped Ivy, she's like helped me with breastfeeding, she's given me her pump to borrow, just all this stuff. And I like purposefully hadn't told her yet because I knew that it was going to be hard for me, and her eyes like all like welled up with tears. And yeah, so I'm just really sad right now about moving, and I think I will be sad for a while. I think once we're there, like moved back to Illinois, and like, you know, you get through all the annoying parts of the move, right? Like changing our license plate, changing our license, doing all that dumb stuff that you have to do, changing our mailing address on literally everything that we own. I'm sure it'll be worth it, like the first few times that people can come and help us, or we can go hang out with Ben's dad on a Saturday, or, you know, all of those things are very exciting, but I'm just really struggling with leaving, as you can see. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I apparently need to get a good cry in, so I'm gonna let myself cry for a little bit and then get on with my day. Good morning. Ivy's still finishing up food here. Ben used my camera yesterday, which is great. I'm glad that he did it. However, he adjusted something on here and he doesn't know what it is. And I don't know what it is. I have to figure out how to change that. Hopefully it's easy, because right now all I just see are a bunch of lines. It is Sunday. I like started a vlog yesterday, but I didn't continue it because we really didn't do anything. I don't even remember what we did. We went for like 2 really long walks.
Yeah, we did that, and we did a little bit of work in the room, but
yeah, Ben mostly vlogged like the whole morning. The plan is to get as much of the upstairs packed as we can, and by that I just mean like a first run through of packing. We're not gonna pack like stuff that we need, obviously, because we still have a month before we move. So hoping to get through our closets, our bathrooms, and possibly our offices. We'll see if that's doable or not, but we're trying to get as much packed. Like I said, it's just like the initial packing anyway, so it shouldn't be, it's not like we're packing everything. It just really depends on how Miss Ivy is doing today. We're also supposed to get some storms, so that's keeping us inside as well. But yeah, right? Is that the plan? Ben still needs to list some stuff for Facebook Marketplace.
yeah.
It's actually only 10:30 because Ivy woke up at about 5:20 this morning, which was great. So Ben got up with her at 6, and then I got out of bed, what, like 6:40?
Yeah.
I couldn't fall back asleep, so I just got up. And then we ended up, when Ivy took a nap, we all fell asleep.
We all napped on the couch together.
Yeah. And the whole like nap when baby nap thing is just like, first of all, we don't really need to do that. For the most part, Ivy sleeps fairly well, where we're getting some sleep. It's not, I know some babies like are up all night and she's not like that. But also because she's like a contact napper, a lot of times when Ivy's awake, like we need to do stuff. Otherwise we have no other time to do it, especially if only one of us is with her. I'm trying not to show you, baby, because you're naked.
We gotta get you in some clothes.
But anyway, so I need to go change the battery on this, try to figure out what's happening here.
Yeah, I killed the battery in half yesterday.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get her dressed. She's very excited.
Yeah, she's very interested in the vlog.
Yeah, and then get on to it. So we'll keep you guys updated. She is 4 months old today. Ooh, my little baby. That's just crazy. But anyways, I need to figure out the settings on this camera, otherwise it's gonna drive me crazy all day.
Oh.
Look at you. You already got full of spit.
I know.
Her shirt says, oh my gosh.
Seconds. Did you hear me scream? I screamed because she was like, what? And I was like, ah.
Look at how cute you are.
Seconds.
Look at these. The pants fit, they seem kind of big.
They're a little big.
A little bit big. She's like too big for her 0 to 3 month clothes, and then her 3 to 6, some of it is just too big.
Yeah.
But you look so cute. Yeah, hi. Yeah. Good morning, baby. Are you all fed and stuff?
Yep.
Are you gonna let us get anything done?
Well, time to set up a pack and play and see.
Oh yeah, Ben's mom got us this pack and play because while she was here, she went with us to the chiropractor, and my chiropractor was talking about how Ivy just needs to be like a little bit more mobile and like moving around, and we don't really have a place for her that's like safe from the dogs, and they're not gonna hurt her intentionally, but like she can't like crawl around on this floor or anything. So she got us the pack and play, which is great because she can also learn to nap in there. And then we can take it on our trip. And then when we move, you can sit outside. You're very excited. Yeah. Much excited. Much excited.
She's like, let me get that camera.
You do. A little bit big, but she'll be warm today. We kind of match.
I was gonna say, you guys like roughly match.
I didn't do it intentionally.
That's cute.
Well, Ivy over there just pooped again. But this is our new little pack and play. Ben just set it up. It's actually super simple to set up, but it's pretty. It's got these like little neutral rainbows on it, which I'm finding I actually really like that in like kids stuff. Just like the neutral rainbows. I don't know why I like them, but I do. They're cute. So
that's fun. Finn's checking it out, and Ivy will check it out in a little bit. You're falling down over there. Don't mind our loud washing machine in the back, but how are you doing? You having fun in there? Having a good time? Your pants are very big. Yeah, they're a little bit too big, I think.
Hey friends, doing a little bit of a voiceover here because we had music playing the whole time we were packing upstairs, so I couldn't have that in the video. But packing with a baby, so much fun, right? We are packing while also playing with her and trying to keep her occupied and happy. It is very fun. Let me tell you, Ben did most of the stuff, and as you will see, I did most of the dancing. So if you're ever looking for someone to entertain you with dancing, I am your girl. Yeah, but basically we got these, like, I thought they were vacuum seal bags, but apparently they were not. But you just like pressed all the air out of them, but we're using it on my like big bulky sweaters and things like that so that they weren't taking up a ton of space. They worked out really well, actually. Ben at first thought they were going to be more of a hassle than they were, but they worked out. Also, I think it's hilarious in these clips of just like Ivy's feet and hands coming out the top. Okay, moving on here, I was cleaning out my like under the sink area. We actually organized, well, I say organized loosely, but we tried to organize this a little bit right before Ivy was born because it was like so disorganized. So a lot of it was just throwing out old stuff. Oh, there's Ivy. Just throwing out old stuff and making sure that the few things I do need, like period stuff for the next month, was available. Now I'm just showing you what the room looks like. And they always say that it looks worse before it looks better, right? That's what I'm telling myself at least. But we got a good amount packed. I feel like we're in a good place, so that's good. My closet to me looks like nothing is out of it, but it actually is quite a bit. And here we are dancing, having a great time with Ivy. She was loving it. She was in such a good mood. Got a napping baby.
Okay, friends, it is 4:52. We packed, well, Ben did all that stuff. He packed a bunch of stuff in his closet. I'm in that mode where I feel like we can only do things like halfway or like a quarter of the way. So it almost feels like worse. So I'm like a little bit stressed. I'm one of those people that likes things to be fully done. Like this, for example. I do all of my laundry in one day and put it away in one day, unless it's hanging laundry. I just like to do things, until completion. And obviously that's not something we can do with packing. So I'm kind of struggling, and I was just like telling Ben that I was struggling, but I also, he was like, he feels like I'm just being negative about it, and he's not wrong. I think I'm just stressed in general about the move, so I just want to be, ooh, I am not in focus. I'm having some major problems with my camera focusing right now. I don't really know what happened or how long I was out of focus. So anyway, I think I was just saying that I'm feeling overwhelmed by the move in general, so I just want as much done as possible, and that's not something that is possible right now. I just closed those because I'm just having trouble with my camera right now. So I'm trying to like work through that and dealing with like the stress of everything. I think I did it yesterday in the vlog that you're seeing now, but yesterday I was crying about leaving here. So I think there's just like a lot of emotion, a lot of stress, and I'm already pretty anxious right now. I think that just adds to it. But I don't want to talk about that all night here. One thing I did want to update you guys on is that I did start seeing my therapist. I've seen her twice now, and I believe I'm going to see her 4 more times before we move. I might try to get in more. It just depends if we have time, because I'm obviously working with Ben's schedule, because therapy is not something I can like bring Ivy with to, even though it's virtual. I do not know how to fold a fitted sheet, so let's not talk about it. I started working with her again, and she actually, I think I told you guys, but she actually is assessing me for OCD, just whether it is generalized anxiety with OCD tendencies or if it's just straight OCD. There are a lot of tendencies that I didn't realize were OCD. I thought it was just like how normal people functioned, but apparently it's not. So we'll see. I took like a little assessment. Either way, I don't have like, you know, the OCD they like talk about in movies, which to be honest, most people don't have that type where they just like wash their hands all the time or whatever. So I'm just learning about it, and in general, I don't really care about a diagnosis because I don't need one. I think it would be interesting to know for like healing moving forward and finding a doctor or a therapist to work with moving forward. But anyway, so she's doing that assessment, and then we possibly, I think, are going to try EMDR, which I've tried before. I forget what it's called. If I remember in editing, I'll write it on the screen what EMDR stands for. But it's basically a way that you can process trauma. So I had a very traumatic birth. If you're new here, I have a video on it if you would like to watch it. But there are pieces of it that like my body hasn't processed yet. It is probably what triggered this crazy anxiety that I have. So anyway, that's what's going on with that. And then this evening, what is going on outside? This evening Ben is making salmon for dinner, I believe. We have to give Ivy a bath. She's eating right now. Oh, I think we're gonna talk to Ben's dad on Zoom. Only a few more weeks of Zoom. We'll probably only do it like once or twice more before we move, but he still hasn't gotten to meet Ivy in person. So he's really excited about us moving home, and I think getting to talk to us virtually is not only good for us, but good for him too. So I think we're gonna do that unless something happens. I just wanted to update you about like how I'm feeling in general about this move, about today, and going to therapy in general and what's been going on with that. I've been doing a lot of weekend vlogs, but I want to do like a couple more vlogs during the week, so maybe I'll just get like either way ahead on vlogs or just have a few extra ones before we leave, because basically weekend vlogs are just going to be us, like me working and us prepping. The weekly vlogs are the like during the week vlogs are more of like me momming, you know. But I hope you guys liked the video of Ben, his little like daddy morning routine. I think that it is great, and I haven't even edited yet, but I'm gonna keep going with this. I will show you guys dinner and check in with you after that. Dinner time. Ben made dinner again. Just salmon with sriracha barbecue sauce from Trader Joe's, and then sweet potato fries and green beans.
That's what we got. Right, Ivy?
She's not fitting in that thing very well.
Yeah, she's leaning hard. This thing's, I don't know, who knows? Maybe it doesn't even move with us.
Yeah, I'm thinking not. Because she probably needs like more like a chair that she can sit up in now.
Yeah.
But I was going to show you guys, I made this like little list because we have quite a bit of stuff in our freezer, and I want to make sure that we use it because we're not transporting anything from our freezer, or most likely most of the stuff from our fridge when we move, because it'll just be like too difficult. That is what we're eating tonight, and I just wanted to show you guys, but I think I'm gonna end off the vlog here anyway, because we just have to give Ivy a bath, and then we're talking to Ben's dad, so I'm not gonna film either of those things. Right. So
She's been in a great, like, we were talking about, mature mood today.
She's been like very happy and just like very alert and engaged, and
I don't know, she just like seems like a mature human in that she is, I don't know, just like something about the way she's behaving.
We're trying to figure out scheduling tonight with like talking to someone and making sure she gets to bed on time and all that kind of stuff. So thank you for watching this vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like we're feeling fairly good about things at this point. I think it'll feel better the more we continue to like pack stuff and sell stuff.
Away.
Yeah, but we're basically a month out at this point because we'll be moving. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.